Hey everyone, and welcome back for another deep dive. You know how this works. You give us the source material,
Right.
and we take a deep dive into it and try to figure it out, see what we can learn.
Absolutely.
So today's deep dive is going to be into this audio clip called bonusdone.m3.
Oh, right.
And I got to say, this one is interesting. It is this kind of like stream of consciousness monologue
Oh, wow.
about this person talking about like living their life to the fullest, making the most of every moment.
Okay.
And I even talk about getting a second chance at life. So
Interesting.
let's dive in and see what we can figure out about this.
Yeah, let's unpack this.
The first thing that really jumps out at me is how much the speaker emphasizes making the most of life like. Talk about charging through it with purpose, not wasting a single second.
Yeah, it's like they've been given this wake-up call, this
Right.
realization that time is precious and they don't want to waste another moment, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
It kind of reminds me of those existentialist philosophers
Mhm.
like Sartre or Camus, who talk about the meaninglessness of existence.
Oh, yeah.
But instead of getting bogged down by that, the speaker seems to be using it as fuel,
Yeah,
like a challenge to create their own meaning to make every action count.
I love that. And, they even talk about a first life,
Right.
which is really interesting to me. Like, what do they mean by that?
Well, there are a few ways to interpret that.
Yeah.
They could be talking about reincarnation, a literal belief in being reborn. Or it could be more metaphorical. Like they went through a major life change,
Yeah.
a divorce, a career switch, something that made them feel like they were starting over.
It's almost like they're seeing their life now
Yeah.
as this second chance to get it right,
Yeah.
could not make the same mistakes they made in their first life.
Exactly.
And it seems like they want to help others
Yeah.
make their first try the best it can be.
It's like they're saying, hey, I learned these lessons the hard way, so
Yeah.
you don't have to.
You know, it's like that urge to share wisdom,
Hmm.
to guide others, especially when we look back on our own lives and,
Uh,
maybe see some things we wish we'd done differently.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think there's something very human about that. Wanting to help others avoid the same pitfalls we've fallen into.
Totally.
It's like this innate drive to pass on knowledge,
Yeah.
to leave our mark on the world and, maybe even redeem ourselves a little bit in the process.
There's a line that really stuck with me.
Right.
The speaker says, "You are the only you." And it's so simple, but
Profound.
yeah, it's like they're advocating for this radical self-acceptance,
Right.
like embrace all your quirks and imperfections.
It's funny because we live in a world that's obsessed with individuality,
Right.
but at the same time, we're constantly bombarded with messages about how to be successful, how to be happy, how to fit in. Like, there's this one-size-fits-all formula for a good life.
Right.
And the speaker seems to be pushing back against that, saying,
Yep.
hey, screw the formula. Define your own terms. Celebrate what makes you unique.
And that ties into their plea for kindness.
Right.
They talk about making each other's existence great, like this
Mhm.
beautiful win-win philosophy.
I love that. It speaks to the interconnectedness of human experience. We're not isolated islands. Our actions have ripple effects. So by lifting others up, we ultimately elevate ourselves as well.
It's not just about being nice.
Right.
It's about recognizing that our well-being is tied together.
Exactly.
Something I really appreciate about this audio clip is how raw and unedited it is.
It's refreshing, isn't it?
It is. They even acknowledge their own mistakes,
Yeah.
like little quarter of a second mistakes they can learn.
Yeah.
And it's just so humanizing,
Yeah.
In a world where everyone's trying to present this perfect image online,
Totally.
it's really nice to see someone embrace their imperfections.
I think it gives us all permission to be a little less perfect ourselves.
Totally. So let's take a step back. What's the core message here? What's this speaker trying to convey?
I think they're urging us to wake up to the preciousness of life, to seize each moment and make it count. Embrace your individuality. Don't be afraid to be different. And above all, be kind, because our well-being is inextricably linked.
It's a powerful call to action. And here's a final thought for you to chew on. What would your second life look like? What changes would you make knowing what you know now to ensure that your first try is the best it can be?
It's a great question, and the speaker's message reminds us that it's never too late to course correct, to embrace the power we have to shape our own narratives.
Yeah, thanks for joining us on this deep dive. We hope you found it insightful. And until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep living life to the fullest.